Hello my Pisces friends, this is Guidinghalo and this is going to be your reading for the month of September about what Spirit would like you to know. Let's find out what's going on for you guys. Queen of Air, objective, decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor of a situation. Alright. Get some information about this. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Perhaps you guys are experiencing someone in your life who has this energy, or perhaps this is you guys embodying this energy, bringing in this independent ways of being. Oh, my cards are upside down. Well, we have a very happy outcome here that has to do something with this Queen of Air. Maybe you've got some decisions to make and clear away some faulty beliefs that have not served you for some time. Seeing the humor in a situation and to how that these beliefs actually held you back. Like I said, actually held you back. Perhaps there's being an offer made, or you're afraid to make an offer to somebody because you're afraid it will be snubbed, but there's a very happy outcome coming here. This could be around the Pisces full moon in September, or sometime around September 21st, possibly so. So anyway, we have the Four of Cups, I'm sorry, yeah, the offer snubbed. We have the Five of Pentacles, going a time, whoopsies, going through a time of being alone to understand how it is you've come up in the situation that you're in. How is it that I could be misunderstood? How is it that someone could misunderstand me in such ways? I see a surprise coming in for you, or an apology, possibly from someone who's older than you. Could be a boss, could be an employer, could be a judge making a decision. This could be an offer of new love as well with someone who has an age difference from you. This is somebody who's lived life, hey? This Emperor, he's lived some life. He's possibly very much so, possibly lives his you know, existence and days sending out the orders. You know, in control. This could be someone who's also in control of over the roof that you live under. So whether you own a house or not, this could also be somebody, I guess, who's a banker who has control over whether you get a loan or that sort of thing. Message from Spirit. Message from the Hidden Realms Oracle deck. I'll keep wanting to call it an Oracle deck. It's not an Oracle deck, it's just the Hidden Realms. Queen of Light. I don't think I've read that one yet. And let's get a message from your angels. It's entirely possible that some of you have been involved with somebody, a friendship, relationship, situationship, that they are very straightforward people, and they've said some things that are really making you go inward and think about how it is that you bring yourself into the world, how it is you do what you do, and how it is that you perceive things to be. Your perception of things in life is everything, and perhaps there is a change in perception that's needed here, my friends. All right, so we have the Sun card. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This could be strongly in the chart of the person you've been dealing with, or it could be strongly in yours. Very happy outcome that has something to do with an emperor, boss, CEO, judge, when after a time where you've been out in the cold. But I actually think you had a happy outcome, but perhaps you ended up turning it down because you needed some time to go out and experience some things and figure out how it is that you feel about this said so happy thing, because I don't know if you trust the happiness that is coming to your life right now, or yeah, I don't know if you even trust this person, if this is a person in your life, but it's all about trusting yourself. And perhaps you need to go a time alone, but you're not alone. You got friends. You know, it's about choosing to step out of a situation that was warm and comfortable and fun. Yep. And yep, I might have even loved them. Yep. And go about it alone for a while and just really see where I sit and see what I can plan for the future. See if this is truly what I desire. This also could be about an apology, communication coming in that's emotional, that you know, is rather surprising. And this could be all about happiness that's coming from somebody who's a judge from a time where you have felt left out in the cold, or happiness directed from this emperor in your life, whoever that is. Could be somebody that you love, but there was a time where you two there was no communication between you. Well, there is definitely going to be communication here. And look at, he's like holding this towards this queen, like this, looking up at her like, will you accept my apology, or will you accept me, or I still care? Perhaps now, after this time of being alone or the lack of communication, you're making a decision to bring this happiness into your life after something was turned down, because you've done the thinking and you've done the well, coming to terms with whatever you needed to come to terms with about what you should no longer keep in your life or what you should. Then we have, perhaps this is you elevating to emperor status. It's like once you do this, it levels you up. Now, this could be about your children. There's two cards here. It could also be about a soulmate, and you've had a broken heart in this scenario. Perhaps with your children, you feel like you've been left out in the cold. Perhaps one of your children is coming to you, I don't know why I'm getting this, and saying, Daddy, I'd like to live with you. And there's a judge who's going to decide on that said factor. Something, I believe, in July very possibly happened with your children, and it required somebody in power, or that had the authority to make a decision on it, to make that decision, and it very well may have broken your heart. Or perhaps you let a soulmate go when the information of this came in. You let a soulmate go out of your life in order to deal with these things by yourself. Because we have out and out happiness up here, the happiest card in the deck, but yet we have a soulmate and a broken heart, or a broken heart where your children are concerned, and a soulmate. It's very possible that you broke the heart of a soulmate because you had to go about this alone, but it was something that needed to be taken care of for certain, and you didn't want to involve them in the situation. What's mirroring each other here is we have this happiness and the soulmate, and then everything in between. We have our point A, we have our point B, and all of the journey that's in between. Let's find out what the Queen of Light has to say. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Card number 15, which comes to a 6, which is about bringing balance to a situation that had no balance. The Queen of Light is a beautiful ally and comes into your life to herald success in all your ventures. She illuminates the most important steps of your path and reminds you of your own brilliance, your intelligence, and inspired, and you are intelligent and inspired, and all your needs will be met. Remember that you're the instrument of the divine shining through you in this world. You are on the correct path for your highest good. The Queen also brings you insight into how you manifest your reality in the most miraculous ways. She promises that you'll be shown the next right action and celebrates you as you stand brilliant, joyful, enlightened, and in the present time. You've worked hard to come this far. You can be proud to stand tall in your convictions. That is your heart of hearts. You know the truth of your situation. Rewards for your perseverance and willingness to learn are on their way. Gratitude and acceptance are key today. As a challenger, the Queen of Light challenges you to shine your light and not give in to fear. Are you hiding yourself for fear of rejection? Are you as afraid of success as you are of failure? The light of the divine shining within you is the power that expresses through you. This, not your ego, is the authentic place of self-expression. The Queen of the Light also challenges you to look at how you're affected by glitter, glamour, and the superficial dream of society. Are you mesmerized by false power? The material world is fleeting. Nothing lasts forever. Make sure your intentions come from deep within you, and don't base them just on monetary or power or what you think love will do for you. Ask instead what you can offer, what you can give. True wealth resides within peace, harmony, and a sense of purpose. Remember that light isn't garish and cold, nor is it manufactured. It's warm and brilliant and natural. Give up the attachment to the outer goal and if it's meant to be yours, it will surely become yours. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. If somebody has lost a pet, I'm so sorry for your loss. They can and are our soulmates. They are beautiful filters here to love us, to help filter negative energy out of our bodies and bring joy to our lives on a regular basis. Dearest you, this is also about you getting grounded. I might want to add here, animals really help ground you and bring you right back out of your head and into your body. So it's important, if you can get your hand on some animals, to spend time with them. Since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes, a solid foundation and yet flexibility too in case of an earthquake. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your own life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation, sound foundation, that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. This is a beautiful reading, my friends. I feel that some people are really coming into their own here, my Pisces friends. Blessings to you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your September.